June 8th, 2014, my dad went out to wash my mom's car, as he did every weekend, as my dad really liked to take care of my mom, and was stopped at a light and was hit from behind at highway speeds by an impaired driver going, they said the airbag sensor clocked him at 90 kilometers per hour within the city. So the truck that he was driving, the front end of the truck ended up at the front seats of the car. My dad was killed instantly. The man who killed my dad, though, tried to flee the scene. An off-duty police officer happened to witness the accident, and he held the man there on scene until the uniformed officers could arrive. And from what I understand, a bunch of beer cans had fallen out of his truck when he tried to get out of his truck. He was taken to prison and ended up going for a blood demand because he had passed out and couldn't do a breathalyzer. His blood demand showed that he was 3.5 times the legal limit. This is going to be hours after the incident had taken place. This man, we learned, this was his 5th impaired conviction. He was driving without a license, so he wasn't even supposed to be on the road that day. My parents had been married for 37 years. It was just coming up to their 37th wedding anniversary, which was in the same month. This year would have marked their 40th wedding anniversary. And that phone call that morning was devastating, as you can well imagine. She just said, "You have to come home. Your dad's been in an accident and he's dead." Those words will ring forever in my mind as the worst moment of my life. This year I had my first baby. My dad isn't there. My brother got married in August of 2014. That was an incredibly hard time. They also now have a baby who's 16 months old. It just doesn't make any sense to me at all why somebody would choose to drive impaired and essentially choose to make the decision to take somebody else's life. If there's one thing I'd like to say about traffic safety, it's don't drive impaired.